Most long-term relationships that we romanticize and congratulate only work because the woman is a tolerant codependent. And when I say tolerant, I mean she tolerates mediocrity, abuse, doing the majority of domestic and emotional labor in exchange for being in a relationship. And that is a contract that I am opting out of. There is no better example than Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is going to be wild because some major celebrity chaos just hit the internet. And honestly, I don't even know where to start. From Hailey Bieber's shocking repost that has fans seriously worried about her marriage, to Bretman calling out Vanessa for the third time, and David Harbour stepping away from Hollywood after a string of bizarre public meltdowns, it's all unraveling right now. Let's start with Hailey Bieber.
People wonder how this relationship is still lasting. It is because Hailey is a tolerant, codependent woman. Hailey will never leave Justin. She is a stayer. I know some of y'all love Justin. Justin is an addict. You cannot be a good partner or an equal partner when you are in addiction. And in my opinion, an addicted partner is always an abusive partner.
Because what she just did has the whole internet buzzing. She shared a post that fans think was a cry for help, hinting that she might be trapped in a relationship with an addict who hasn't been treating her right. The message suggested she's just drifting through a cold, unloving marriage, and everyone online is stunned. It doesn't stop there. Hailey has been followed by rumors of a toxic relationship for years, and while Justin has seemed a bit more stable lately, her repost reignited all those whispers. Fans are now asking if things behind closed doors are just as bad as they were back in 2018. And get this. Hailey really did repost a TikTok that called her marriage toxic, mediocre, and emotionally abusive. That's not something you can just do by accident either. Reposting on TikTok takes effort. It's not a one-tap slip. Screenshots show that little white repost bar on her page, so there's no denying it happened. So buckle up because we're diving deep into this Hailey Bieber drama, Bretman versus Vanessa, and what's really going on with David Harbour. This one's going to be intense. Let me break it down. If someone wants to repost a video, they have to tap once, then tap again to confirm. That's 2 deliberate clicks. It's not like simply liking a post about, say, Nikki Glaser joking about the Golden Globes. It's a totally different level of engagement. So Hailey's repost wasn't a slip-up. It was intentional. And that's exactly why fans think there's a deeper message behind what she shared. You can clearly see it. Those 2 clicks right there, right? Everyone watching knows what that means. Sure, accidentally liking or saving something on TikTok can happen, but a repost? That's way too intentional. It's not something you just do by mistake. Now, when we actually look at the TikTok she reposted, it's heavy stuff. The video talks about how Justin might still be struggling with addiction and how Hailey could just be going through the motions in their marriage. It's honestly heartbreaking if that's true. The clip even suggests that she's staying in the relationship mainly because she loves the idea of being married to Justin, like she's holding on to the name more than the man. It's wild to think about. Hailey had dreamed about being with Justin since she was like 10 years old. She followed his entire career, almost like she was chasing a fantasy until she finally won the prize. But now, people are questioning if that prize was ever really worth it. Especially when she's out here reposting videos that subtly call out her own marriage. The TikTok she shared wasn't hateful. It actually sounded like someone just being real, pointing out the cracks in what looks like a perfect life. And the way Hailey reposted it makes it seem like she's acknowledging every bit of it. One fan commented, "Damn, that's just her nudging the public, like, yeah, it's true." While another speculated she might have just hit share instead of repost. But that raises another question. Who was she even trying to send that video to in the first place? Now here's where it gets even more suspicious. People online are convinced Hailey didn't just accidentally hit repost. Some think it was meant for someone specific. Maybe a close friend, maybe even Justin himself. The fact that it went public for everyone to see has fans losing their minds. Screenshots of the repost started spreading like wildfire, and now everyone's analyzing every little detail. Some fans believe Hailey's trying to send a message, that she's tired, frustrated, or even trapped in a relationship that's not what it seems. Others think it's her subtle way of asking for help without actually saying it out loud. And honestly, when you look at how quick she deleted it, it feels like she realized she said too much. The timing, the tone, everything about it feels off. People are saying this could be one of the most telling moves Hailey's ever made online, and if she really meant to post it, it might say more about her marriage than any interview or paparazzi photo ever could. Fans didn't waste a second digging deeper after that repost vanished. Theories started flying everywhere, and everyone's trying to decode what Hailey was really trying to say. Some believe she's silently crying out, showing that things behind closed doors aren't nearly as picture-perfect as they look online. Others think she's finally getting tired of pretending everything's fine when it clearly isn't. What's even crazier is how the timing lined up. Justin's been looking distant lately, barely showing up with Hailey in public, and when they are seen together, the energy feels cold. People are noticing it, and it's starting to feel impossible to ignore. A few fans online even joked, saying Hailey's repost felt like a digital diary entry, something she didn't mean for the world to see. But if that's true, it means her guard slipped for just one moment, and that moment spoke volumes. Everyone's watching closely now, waiting for her next move, wondering if this was a one-time mistake or the start of something much bigger. I've actually heard that other creators have gotten cease and desist letters from Justin Bieber's own company, so that definitely raises eyebrows. Maybe Hailey was trying to send a message or quiet down the rumors in her own way, but still. That repost just doesn't sit right. It feels too suspicious to brush off. But wait, there's even more to this story. A TikTok creator known as Celebrity T Blinds shared a blind item a few months ago that hinted at the exact same thing. It suggested that Justin Bieber is allegedly battling serious personal issues that are spilling into his relationship. The fact that Hailey's recent post lines up with those old rumors? That's what's making everyone talk even louder. Something about all of this feels way too connected to be a coincidence. I mean, he's already got people blocking him on Instagram, so clearly there's tension. I'm not trying to stir things up even more, but the stuff people are saying about him is intense. Some are claiming he's abusive, and if that's even slightly true, that's beyond heartbreaking. It would be absolutely tragic. Honestly, it feels like Justin's carrying a lot of emotional pain from his past, especially growing up under that extreme spotlight. Fame can seriously mess with someone's head, and you can tell he's been struggling for years to find peace within himself. I can't personally picture him getting physical with Hailey. That image just doesn't fit. But at the same time, emotions can get messy and run deep, especially when old wounds never healed. It's one of those situations that makes you wonder what's really going on behind the fame, the photos, and the picture-perfect posts. Rumors are swirling that Justin Bieber is allegedly mistreating Hailey in their relationship, and that she might not even realize the full extent of it until after she walks away. It's a heartbreaking thought, but fans can't ignore how much these whispers have been growing lately. All this drama comes right after Justin seemed to overshadow Hailey's big Vogue cover moment, which many saw as her personal win. At the same time, there are more talks that he's battling serious struggles with substance use, and people are starting to connect the dots. And let's not forget those live streams. Viewers said he looked completely out of it. The screenshot making rounds online is from one of those exact moments. Then, when he publicly threw shade at Hailey over her Vogue cover, fans couldn't believe it. They were like, damn, he really did that. It's wild to think about. Your biggest enemy being the person who's supposed to love and protect you. That's supposed to be your husband. The whole thing just feels so twisted and sad. But here's where things get even more interesting. I've got an update. This is actually the next day, and Hailey has officially responded to all the chaos surrounding that repost. She took to her Instagram story to speak out, and what she said has everyone talking. Her post didn't stay up for long, though. She deleted it not long after, which only made people more suspicious. Why post something so personal and then pull it down right away? Fans are convinced there's something deeper going on here, and Hailey might be saying a lot more between the lines than she realizes. So here's what went down. Hailey's response was short, but loaded with meaning. On her Instagram story, she shared a cryptic message that seemed like she was trying to calm the rumors, but it didn't really help. It just added more fuel to the fire. She wrote something about people twisting things online and reminded everyone not to believe everything they see on social media. Sounds innocent, right? But fans weren't buying it. The fact that she deleted the story so fast made everyone think she either regretted posting it or maybe got told to take it down. And honestly, the timing couldn't be more suspicious. It's like every move she makes lately just creates more questions. Now, people are split. Some believe Hailey's trying to defend Justin and protect their image, while others think she's subtly crying out for help. Either way, that quick delete got everyone's attention, and now fans are watching her every post, every like, every move, waiting to see what she'll do next. Not long after Hailey deleted that Instagram story, the internet went into full detective mode. Screenshots of her post spread instantly, and fans started breaking down every word, every emoji, every pause. Some even claimed the tone felt almost robotic, like it wasn't written by her at all, but maybe crafted by a PR team trying to do damage control. Others argued that Hailey's silence after deleting it spoke louder than any statement she could have made. They pointed out that she's been unusually quiet online lately. No new selfies, no TikToks, no couple photos with Justin, and that silence feels heavy. Then came the wildest part. People noticed Justin hasn't publicly acknowledged any of this. Not a like, not a comment, nothing. Fans say that kind of distance feels cold, especially with so many people questioning the state of their marriage. At this point, it's not just gossip anymore, it's a full-blown mystery. Everyone's asking the same thing. What's really happening behind the scenes with Hailey and Justin? Because whatever it is, it's starting to look way deeper than just one accidental repost. There definitely seems to be a pattern here. Hailey finally spoke up, posting, "Hey, I know you guys who live on the internet are really bored, but I didn't repost any videos speaking on my relationship. Have a beautiful Saturday." It sounded calm, but also a little defensive, like she was brushing everything off. At first, even I thought, okay, maybe this clears things up. But then things took a turn. A whole thread popped up online with multiple users sharing screenshots and screen recordings showing proof that the repost was, in fact, real. And get this, it wasn't just from one or two people. There were posts in different languages from fans around the world who claimed they saw the same thing before it was deleted. So now, Hailey's denial is being picked apart and people are calling her out for trying to cover it up. If these receipts are legit, then her statement just made things worse. It's getting harder and harder to tell what's true, and that's exactly why this story won't die down. Fans wasted no time proving her wrong, and they came with receipts. People are saying, you definitely did repost this, because there are actual videos showing it on her page. There's no way all these different users from around the world could have magically edited the same exact thing in multiple languages just to frame her. That's wild. The evidence is stacked. There are recordings, screenshots, and reposts that clearly show the video on Hailey's account before it disappeared. You can literally see her username and the repost icon right there on the screen. So yeah, it's pretty obvious now. Hailey did repost it, then deleted it fast once she realized people noticed. And honestly, that quick delete says a lot. It feels like she might have wanted to send a message but panicked when it got too much attention. Either way, this slip-up revealed way more than she probably meant to. Honestly, we're all hoping the best for the Biebers. I really do want them to get through this rough patch and find some peace. But let's shift gears because another storm is brewing online, and this time it's between Bretman Rock and Vanessa Hudgens. So here's where it gets interesting. Bretman recently called out Vanessa, and let's just say he didn't hold back. Bretman named Vanessa Hudgens as his most disappointing celebrity encounter. And trust me, that statement got people talking. But it didn't stop there. He went on to spill way more tea. Apparently, this all dates back to around 2017 or 2018, when Vanessa was considered the queen of Coachella. Both she and Bretman were paid by Sugar Bear Hair to attend and represent the brand, but behind the scenes, things clearly weren't as picture-perfect as their Instagram posts made them seem. But according to Bretman, Vanessa totally acted like she was above him. He said that when they crossed paths, her energy was straight up cold, like she was too good to even acknowledge him. Apparently, every time he got near her, she'd try to hide behind her assistant, pretending she didn't even see him. The thing is, Bretman wasn't even trying to talk to her. He was there to speak with the CEO she happened to be chatting with, but Vanessa made it awkward, like she was guarding her spotlight. That attitude didn't go unnoticed either. Fans have been calling it out ever since the story resurfaced. Bretman talking about the whole thing himself. Let's take a look, because once you hear his tone and see his face, it's clear he wasn't exaggerating one bit.
celebrity encounter?
Vanessa Hudgens. I don't like her. She literally looks at me and it like tries to hide. I'm like, first of all, I'm not saying hi to you. You're not even Mexican. Like, you're not. I'm not a fan. Like, and she had a second person there. I think it was her assistant
All right, maybe to play devil's advocate for a second, maybe Vanessa thought Bretman was just an overly excited fan. But honestly, that excuse doesn't really hold up. They were at an exclusive, invite-only event, so everyone in that room was supposed to be there for a reason. If she truly thought he didn't belong, that says more about her than him. Someone even commented, "If Bretman Rock doesn't like you, then you're the issue." And honestly, that line stuck. Because Bretman's not the type to publicly call someone out unless there's a real reason. The fact that he said Vanessa's name so boldly, without hesitation, makes people believe every word he said. But what a lot of people don't realize is that this tension between Bretman and Vanessa goes way back. Their feud didn't just start at Coachella, it's been simmering for years. Both are of Filipino descent, but fans have noticed a big difference in how each of them embraces their roots. Bretman is extremely proud and vocal about his culture, while Vanessa has faced criticism for how she's represented hers. Some fans think Bretman's comments weren't just about attitude, they were about authenticity, pride, and respect. And that's why this drama hits so deep. I'm not even sure how to perfectly phrase this, but there's this word, pawn. And I might not be saying it right, but apparently, I'm not alone because Vanessa Hudgens also mispronounced it publicly. And that's exactly what set Bretman Rock off. When Vanessa tried to use the word in a cultural context and got it wrong, Bretman didn't hold back. He dropped a fiery comment that said, "Beyonce can't even say pawn right," calling her out directly for it. That single comment went viral fast. People couldn't believe he actually said it out loud for everyone to see. It struck a nerve, especially within the Filipino community online, because it wasn't just about the mispronunciation, it was about respect. Bretman was standing up for cultural accuracy and pride, and fans in the comments were right there with him. Shout out to all our Filipino followers who understood exactly why that moment hit so hard. Honestly, I didn't even catch the second name she mentioned, but let's talk about it. Do you think Vanessa Hudgens is giving off mean girl energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this whole situation feels like it needs a deeper dive. But before that, there's another celebrity we seriously need to check on, David Harbour. I'm genuinely worried about him. Reports say he's dropped out of a major movie project after several strange public incidents that left fans really concerned. If you've been tuning into my Let's Get Into It podcast every Wednesday, and you totally should be, you might remember we discussed one of those shocking moments. Apparently, David was seen at a bar having a full breakdown, talking about the Iraq War, getting emotional, and even snatching someone's hat before running around with it. It was chaotic, to say the least. Now, it looks like he's stepping back from Hollywood altogether for a while. Sources say he's taking a short break and pulling out of his next big film role, and honestly, it sounds like he just needs time to heal and get his mind right before facing the spotlight again. David's life has been a whirlwind lately. After his messy split from Lily Allen, things only got more complicated, especially since her album included lyrics that basically accused him of cheating. Fans immediately connected the dots, and the drama just hasn't stopped since. There have even been rumors about him having a secret love child with another woman, which we've actually talked about before on the podcast. And then, those wild claims about Millie Bobby Brown allegedly filing a report against him, though Millie herself denied it, still added more heat to the situation. You just know Netflix wanted all of that brushed under the rug, fast. But the most bizarre part? That viral bar incident in California? David was reportedly caught on tape during a heated moment, then suddenly snatched someone's hat and bolted. It sounds unbelievable, but there's actual footage of it floating online. Now, stepping back from his upcoming movie isn't the only thing he's doing. He even skipped a major Stranger Things finale event. Fans are starting to wonder if he's avoiding the spotlight entirely, or if something much deeper is going on behind the scenes. It's honestly starting to sound like David might be slipping into some kind of mental breakdown, or even a full psychotic episode based on how people describe the incident. There's reportedly a video of what went down that night, but strangely, it's never been made public. Now here's where things get a little suspicious. I'm guessing David's team probably found out that the footage existed and stepped in fast. There's a good chance they paid to keep it under wraps before it could hit the internet. And to be clear, that's just my opinion, not a confirmed fact. But let's be real, stuff like that does happen in Hollywood. Remember when that rumored hotel video involving Diddy supposedly disappeared after someone was paid around $50,000 to stay quiet? Yeah, these things aren't new. So if there really is a video of David's meltdown, it's probably locked away somewhere, never to see the light of day. And that alone makes this whole situation feel even darker and more mysterious. Honestly, keeping that alleged video private might actually be what's best for David right now. If he's really struggling mentally the way reports are saying, then protecting him from more public humiliation could be the right move, for his own well-being. But the conversation online hasn't stopped there. In the comments, one person claimed, "I believe that Millie Bobby Brown did indeed file complaints against this man, but was made to roll it back so it wouldn't scandalize the final season of Stranger Things." That's a huge accusation, and it's got fans divided. Some people think the studio might have stepped in to protect the show's image, while others believe the rumors got twisted somewhere along the way. Either way, it's another layer added to the already complicated situation surrounding David right now. If all this is even partially true, it paints a pretty serious picture of someone completely losing control while the world watches. Everything about David's recent behavior seems to line up perfectly with what insiders have been hinting at. There was even a blind item released on January 7th claiming that David Harbour might be stepping away from his latest project due to serious mental health struggles. And honestly, that timing fits almost too well. The blind read, "It might not just be rehab for the 80s streamer actor. There's talk of a months-long stay in a mental health facility, and that sounds genuinely terrifying if it's true. It really seems like David is going through something heavy right now, and all we can do is hope he finds the right help, steps away from the chaos, and puts his mental health first. That's what truly matters at the end of the day." But wow, we've covered so much today. Between Hailey Bieber's shocking repost, Bretman Rock calling out Vanessa Hudgens, and David Harbour's concerning downward spiral, this has been a lot. So tell me, what do you think about everything we talked about today? Drop your thoughts down below, hit that like button, subscribe, share this video, and don't forget to comment your opinions. I'll see you all in the next one.